stocking works, Anthos is going up against Fatpac. Fatpac has a chance of $40 here right now, and you should show up on Sunday on this channel right here to watch the podcast and listen to this debate about certain topics. Me flame CJ more about how he's not British enough.
Oh my
You know how it goes.
Right, so we have Shaggy and Superman, it looks like. And we will remind you, we have returned to the semi-final ruling. This will be a 5-4 bout, meaning you need to win 3 matches total to move on to the finals and face Big Johnson for your ticket to the grand finals to try and take on former. We have current champion Anthos. We have challenger Fatpac. We are going to Trophy's Edge, ladies and gentlemen. I am curious as to how this is going to go.
I really think that Anthos should fish for those loops a little bit more now that we are deeper into the bracket, now that he is in losers semis. And honestly, out of all the characters that he has faced today, Shaggy is one of the easier characters to kind of fish for those for, as somebody who needs to come up close personally, just swing up in Superman's face.
Watch out!
It looks like he might have been looking for it, but Shaggy's dodging wasn't enough to get him out of harm's way on this instance. The grab dealt a decent amount of damage, both seemingly at even heat levels currently, as Superman desperately trying to get him close to the edge for the elimination there.
Honestly, Shaggy's doing a really good job of finding these moments in between Anthos' zoning attempts, if that's what I'm going to call them. And getting these stray hits, unfortunately, Shaggy's not able to capitalize more on it. But Anthos is able to capitalize a little bit more on Shaggy's movement and punishing Shaggy for thinking that he can dash away, run away, be quote-unquote anti-zoning. And luckily for Fatpac, he hasn't gotten comboed quite yet. All this damage really feels like poke at this point, as Anthos whiffs the loop.
It's
Fatpac trying to return in favor.
I think Anthos has identified that Shaggy's vertical damage is incredibly dangerous, getting Anthos very close to the edge, both on triple figures now. And there it is, Anthos getting control over the ledge, able to get the combo, get the elimination, the ice breath, trying to slow him down. I think if Shaggy can get underneath the Superman at this point, that is where the win condition is going to be for Fatpac. Desperately, Anthos avoiding being close to Shaggy as much as possible, definitely trying to dictate the speed and the adrenaline of the match. Shaggy finally able to get underneath him, secure the uppercut, and get supercharge.
That might be the slowest first 2 stocks that we've seen all tournament, honestly, as both these players are respecting each other. Plenty of respect from Anthos, a great player like Fatpac. Fatpac also respecting Anthos, our former champion at this Cracked Media MultiVersus tournament. And Anthos doing a really good job of just kind of walling Shaggy out here from the edge, turns up that up attack, but gets comboed for his hubris.
Anthos in quite a dangerous position, officially going into kill range as he reaches triple figures. Anthos not quite losing his crown just yet, but it is certainly in jeopardy. Anthos now trying to make use of the laser eyes to try and get a little bit of damage in. Able to avoid the combo is Shaggy, and now getting Anthos back close to that edge. Not able to hit the double axe handle, but looks like Anthos not quite able to finish off the combo.
Shaggy doing a really good job of DIing out of each one of these combos, getting the return kill.
Okay.
Anthos kind of whiffing a little bit. You can tell that each time that he drops a combo, it is hurting him. It's hurting his momentum. Shaggy takes an early lead here. He's able to return a little bit of extra credit each time.
Looks like Shaggy was able to hit the supercharged kick. Although he is officially in triple figures, it's not impossible for Anthos to get this elimination, which he does, and then secure the third and final stock, as we have 3 minutes left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Both have 1 stock left to get the first point in this best of 5. Shaggy getting underneath, but he was able... I think that was a parry from the look of it.
That was a parry from the Superman Anthos. Doing everything in his power to make sure that Shaggy can't get back. But unfortunately, for Anthos specifically, Shaggy makes his way back onto stage, putting Anthos in the corner, but Anthos fights his way out of it, getting command of center stage. Now Superman has even everything up. Oh, Shaggy getting the combo and killing! That combo started at 78%. Superman doing the best that he could. Unfortunately, Shaggy is a character that will take advantage every single time.
Very well executed. Very well executed. Fatpac secures the first point. I think the floating platform there was really able to save him from the elimination and allowed him to regain control over the match. A very, very well timed landing there. Seemingly, Fatpac may be thinking a couple of steps ahead of Anthos as we go to Sky Arena, so those floating platforms will not be there as a safety net for either of these competitors, really. It's both made ample use of them. This may change the outcome of the match, but things, it seems, are going to get underway. Both, once again, very hesitant to get up and close. Superman able to land the first hit.
Anthos doing a really good job of walling Shaggy out with these big hitboxes. It is interesting to see Anthos opting to just throw these huge aerials out. Normally we'd see him kind of walling with his projectiles, his ice breath, his laser eyes. But now he's just brawling with his Shaggy. And it might be the difference.
Definitely seems he'd have to change up his strategy at least a little bit. Playing around that edge, trying to bait Fatpac in, but Fatpac is not going to allow it. Bringing him over to the other side, but it's just enough. Fatpac able to stay alive, but there is the use of the Frost Breath. Able to use his kit to stay alive, get onto the other side of Anthos. But the grab, not quite eliminating him this time.
It is actually so close. Shaggy could bring this back with a couple of combos just like this one as I ruin it. A beautiful thing, but Anthos needs just one good hit like this and we'll close out the first stock. Oh,
Shaggy trying to supercharge there, but gonna get punished by the Superman. Unable to hit the uppercut to eliminate him earlier. Is able to get the supercharge off on the second go around. Be interested to see what move he tries to make use of here to get the elimination. Superman going into what may be an attempt at the loop.
He whiffs the loop a little bit, but honestly, I'm surprised that Shaggy went for the supercharge. Basically point blank of the Superman. Anthos is not somebody who will let you do something like that and not punish it. And it's clearly seen in the percent lead, in the stock lead at this point, as Anthos has already brought Shaggy up to 111 damage. I was going to say a stock up, but you know, still it's 111.
It may be about to be able to secure it. The stock has been returned to Anthos, getting that second point. Supercharge not really coming into effect whatsoever there. Anthos now back with momentum. It seems maybe the floating platforms of Trophy's Edge did actually factor into the outcome a little bit. Able to get a small vertical juggle there, but now not where you want to be against Anthos. Is playing against the edge where he is guarding and you're trying to get back on stage. Looks like able to get a small attempt at the loop, it seems.
Yeah, I remember why Anthos didn't try to dodge through. Maybe he was unaware that he was so close to the edge and Shaggy would be knocked off. Maybe he's aware that... Oh, nice grab. Maybe he's a little aware that Fatpac is understanding of the fact that the loop is in play, and might have tried to go for an opportunity. But when you give Fatpac's opportunity, then you kill over 100%, and Shaggy can kill at this percent. We've seen him do it 3 times today.
Shaggy went for the elimination there, but Anthos is just able to dodge out of it. Superman now trying to guard, using the super kick just to try and stay alive, but get caught in the combo, and there is the elimination. Anthos able to even up the matchup 1 point apiece.
1-1 in this game.
Just doing my job.
Anthos. Once again, I have no idea if he knows that he has a bounty on his head. I hope he does. I hope he knows.
I feel like at this point he must.
But Anthos has already lost $40. He doesn't want to lose another 40. Not to Fatpac, not to anybody. He evens the score up. Going into game 3, there's honestly very little that I can say about either of these players. I wish that I could be a little bit more analytical. I wish that I could be a little bit more like, oh, this guy should do this, no, this guy should do this. But they're really just brawling and taking advantage of the fact that the other player went for a hard read. And when a hard reads happen, a lot of damage comes out off of the whiff, because both of these are amazing players doing an amazing job of punishing these whiffs, as you see Fatpac punishing Anthos for dodging just at all.
Making incredible use of the platform there, able to get 57 damage up. Shaggy only sat out of 32. Anthos now trying to make use of the platform himself, trying to get that edge guard back into secure. The freeze is going to be connected. He's not going to be able to secure the elimination though. Shaggy is still alive, 75 to 57. It looks like he's going to try and go for the elimination. The ground pound isn't going to connect. The uppercut keeping Shaggy in the air, not allowing him to reset. The elimination doesn't quite land, having to use the kick again to stay alive.
Unfortunately, the freeze was right up against the wall for Anthos. I think this gets the kill. So it's slightly delayed, but the wall saving Shaggy initially. Now, Anthos has a pretty solid stock lead, only at 57 damage. And we know that Superman can put out a lot of damage quickly. But so can Shaggy, as he gets the read on the dodge. Unfortunately, unable to punish the side special from Superman. And now it's 100 to 10. Anthos just dies off the bottom.
Now
I didn't see what happened there. It looked like Anthos might have been able to save him. Maybe he was out of stamina. It's very hard to see stamina levels from spectator mode, but Shaggy has been able to secure the supercharge. We'll see if he tries to maybe land a kick or an uppercut here. Anthos playing around that ledge.
watch out.
The supercharge is going to wear off in this instance, and now Shaggy returned back to the aerial position. The kick keeping him alive, but Anthos desperately trying to deny him here.
Getting a decent read on Shaggy's wanting to go below whatever Superman wants to do. And getting a decent amount of damage off. Shaggy is getting a combo, but Superman's up to basically 50 damage. Shaggy's in kill percent, Superman's not. I am holding my breath here. Shaggy can't even this up, get a huge lead at this point. Superman gets the early kill. I say early.
I'm afraid you've requested
I mean, stock-wise. We're going into Fatpac's final stock. Superman's going in, tries to go for the loop, but whiffs. As Shaggy evens up the stock count
Now I'm mad.
at relatively low percent, Shaggy has a huge opportunity to bring this game back.
Shaggy now able to secure the supercharge once again. Looks like Superman trying to make sure he didn't land on the floating platform here. Could honestly go either way. Both sat at really close levels. bringing him up to 54. Superman on the 37, trying to secure that edge once again, but it's not going to work out for him in this instance. Shaggy's dive not able to connect, but he is able to get a higher level of damage up.
Stand back.
This is a really hard place, but we've seen Anthos come from bigger damage deficits as Anthos finds a hit, but whiffs there, letting Shaggy close out game 3. That is insane. I can't believe that Anthos wasn't able to capitalize off of that hit. Shaggy recognizing it immediately and closing out game 3, leading into game 4 in his favor.
Absolutely. I mean, it does seem that the stage is playing a little bit into the outcome of the match. Going back to Sky Arena, I feel like Anthos has a slight advantage here, given his prowess and the way he uses his kit, but it's not impossible for Fatpac to just secure this right here and now. Once again, both of them very slow to try and get into combat. Fatpac finally beginning to open up, gets a very nice combo in, opening up with almost 50 damage there. A very good gap to have against Anthos, as it looks like he's trying to get underneath. Anthos creating a lot of space, not wanting to be victim to that deadly uppercut that Shaggy has in his repertoire. Does get the combo off the ledge, trying to secure the edge grab here, the edge guard, sorry. Shaggy able to get away from it and get above, now swapping over the positions. Anthos not able to get the combo off this time. Again, constant use of that ice breath though, making sure that the status effect is constantly in play. The dodge into the combo, finishing with the uppercut. Shaggy able to secure an elimination, able to secure supercharge. Sat at 59, able to get a nice amount of damage in early. Shaggy's in a really good position here.
Anthos really feeling like he hadn't read the event logs, hasn't listened to me talk at all today. Acting like he doesn't have $40 on the line. My bad. But Shaggy able to take this early lead. Honestly, it's a full stock lead plus some at this point. Anthos really needs to close out the stock. If he doesn't, then he's gonna be behind, get slowly behind further and further, and clearly this Shaggy Fatpac is able to take advantage of it each time, but Anthos able to find Fatpac in the corner.
Fatpac immediately takes it back though. Gets Anthos in a very good position, now able to secure the supercharge. Anthos in quite a dangerous position, goes for the super kick, but it doesn't land this time. And now Anthos playing very close to the edge as well, desperately trying to get a bit of damage and try and secure that second stock with 5 minutes left. Still plenty of time for him to turn this around. Although Shaggy's still with the advantage.
Fatpac really not letting me talk, I guess. I'm trying to hype everything up, my bad. But Fatpac putting himself in an edge guard situation with Anthos almost losing their final stock for the day. Fighting for their life now. Making sure to bait out huge hitboxes from the Shaggy, but Shaggy playing patiently.
There is the uppercut!
Being the one to close out the game.